Actually, where do I oop, never mind. Where do I start? Oh, from the beginning. Whoops. Yeah, that was just one example. There's all sorts of other stuff. There was an episode where they do an autopsy on someone and they start eating his brain.
I feel like I have memories of watching it, but I feel like that's something I definitely did not go out of my way to watch.
Okay, there was one scene in particular as a child that really freaked me out, and it's from the Kilted Yaxman episode, which is actually like one of the better episodes because it has the Kilted Yaxman song.
Familiar.
It was more than the Kilted Yaxman. It was like the Canadian Kilted Yaxman or something like that. But they were going on a great pilgrimage to discover the lost land of the new land of Canada or something, and it's just and the beginning is just a sort of montage of Ren and Stimpy getting hurt in the various climates they go to. Like, they get hit by arrows from Indians, they like go through harsh snowy environments. And then there's one where it cuts to a desert environment, and it's horrifying because Stimpy's about to drink from a water canister, and then Ren steals it off of him. And I assume as a karmic justice moment, it turns out the water can's all dried up, and instead there's bumblebees inside of it. So all the bumblebees fly into his mouth, and it does that comical thing where he closes his mouth, and it takes him a few seconds to realise what's in his mouth. And when he realises, you just get this like long shot of this close-up of his tongue as he screams in agony as they all drive their stingers deep into his tongue. And then it does a close-up of one particular bee that really drives its stinger into his tongue and rips its entire lower half off and then flies away. I cite that very scene for giving me a particular fear of bees.
I don't blame you.
Because that was haunting to me as a child. I was already pretty scared of bees as it was. Ow.
I remember getting a fear of bees from actually being stung by one. I can only imagine how bad it would have been if it was from actually witnessing that on TV.
I was a weird kid when it came to bees. Like, I still have a bit of an irrational fear of bees, even though I've never been stung by one in my life.
I'm not so much afraid of bees now, more I'm wary of them. Like, if
those bees are coming for you.
No, but like, if I see a bee, I'll be like, okay, don't give it reason to think that you'll
wonder if its name is Barry or whatever it was called.
No.
What was the name of the bee in the Bee Movie?
I think it actually was Barry.
It was Barry.
You have a single line of health.
It's fine, don't worry about it. I'll get some back. See, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, no, it was more when... If I see a bee, then I'll just be careful not to, like, startle it or anything. Not startle, but, you know, make it think that I'm a threat, because that's when they start stinging.
I always had this weird idea.
Wasps, on the other hand... No. Big no-no.
I always had this weird idea as a kid where if I accidentally, like, killed or stepped on a bee, because my first instinct when I see a bumblebee is the same thing I see as a spider. It's like, kill or be killed, Squidward. I gotta take you out before you take me out. But then I always thought, like, in the back of my head that, like, if I killed a spider, then it would somehow... Then every other bee in the world would somehow know that that bee had been killed, and a massive swarm of bees would come my way to sting me.
Oh no.
Also, the letter R is the only thing that's not capitalized. That bugs me. I had some very weird fears as a child. Billy and Mandy was another show that upset me as a kid. And to be honest,
another one I didn't go out of my way to watch, but somehow always did.
There are some moments from that genuinely caused distress for me as a child. I mean, everybody knows about the corrective eye surgery scene, right? Oh,
I don't really remember it that well. I think, was that the one where it started with Billy staring into the sun?
Yes.
I remember fragments of that, but the only thing I really remember is the scene of him staring into the sun and it ending with him screaming horrified.
That never happened, but... Because, like, he fries his eyes without even realizing it. And then, oh, forget it.
Maybe I'm mixing up episodes, because I'm sure there's one.
Well, he starts getting scared once he has to get the eye surgery, but the thing for me is when they go to give him the eye surgery, and the doctor's explaining it to him, and it's just all like, you can have contact lenses, and he's all like, oh, okay, what's that? It's just like, you'll take the lens and then you'll gently place it, and then it just cuts to him like screaming in agony for about 10 seconds, and then when it cuts back, he's got like the contact lens on, but his eye is like all swollen and disgusting.
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be tough. And like, I think that has given children all over the world a permanent fear of contact lenses because of it. Because that is literally the reason I do not want to wear contact lenses. I saw that scene.
Yeah, I remember that now.
Oh. There was also just a lot of other stuff where characters would like frequently die or get severely injured, and it just kind of upset me. Just because of the way it was portrayed. Because like, I think the one that really stuck with me was the Clowns episode. Now I know that's a classic, and it is a classic, and for very good reason, but there's that scene where like Billy goes crazy and tries to kill Grim and Mandy with Grim's scythe, and like eventually they ditch the clown costumes onto Irwin, and all you just hear is like scythe chopping noises, followed by like just what sounds like the noises of a person being mutilated.
I feel like
I think it was just the idea of that upset me as a child. Just the idea of like your friend walking up to you and just hacking you to pieces. You know?
Yeah.
I had a vivid imagination as a child, so whenever stuff like that was off screen, I would always think the worst. What am I supposed to do here? Okay, that. Hold on a minute. Ah! It doesn't carry my momentum. Actually, you know what? I'm going to cheat this bit.
I mean, I think on this level you're supposed to use everything you've got, so...
Oh! That does not last as long as that does not last as long as I thought it would. Woo! Tickled my booty. Oh, okay. I'm picking up what you're putting down, game. There we go. Yeah, I had quite a vivid imagination. What other irrational fears did you have? Nice. I'm not starting from back there. No way, no how. Whee! Go on, you gotta have at least one irrational fear. That is cheating! That is outright cheating! How am I supposed to combat that?
You're not.
Oh, it even starts me at the top. What good a point's gonna do me in this game? Ow. So there wasn't really anything else that freaked you out as a kid? Or like irrational fears in games you got?
Not really, not that I can remember.
What ones did other people had that you talked to? Because this is quite interesting. I always like those weird things that some people are scared of, but like no one else is.
I can't remember off the top of my head. So I think for one of them they said it was actually an Animal Crossing thing.
Is it Rossetti?
No, not Rossetti.
Now, to be honest, I don't understand why like kids were so afraid of Rossetti. I was annoyed by Rossetti as a kid. Every time you forget to save and you had to go through waves upon waves of dialogue, and then you often had to do some weird mini-game where you had to say you were sorry that didn't even work half the time, and you get so frustrated because you just want to play the goddamn game, and then you
That
start...
was a minigame?
Well, you know, you had to do that thing where you actually had to type out a message telling him how sorry you were. Or you had to, do,
Was that in the original one? Because I didn't start until Wild World.
yeah, that was...
wasn't Wild World.
It was in Wild World, it was. It absolutely was, 100%, because that is the one I played.
Do not remember that.
Like, sometimes he'd leave you alone, but other times he'd make you type out an apology, or he'd make you rate how sorry you were on a slider. And you had to, like, do it in a very specific way for him to accept your apology, and it got so frickin' annoying. I hated it so much. I mean, I could understand why that would scar a kid for life. Was it tarantulas?
I can't remember what it was now. It definitely wasn't Rossetti, I know that much.
What?
What? Oh, this guy.
Oh, how am I supposed to predict this shit?
Haven't you been playing Smash?
Oh, wait, what? No!
I definitely remember this guy turning up in Smash Ultimate in one of the stages and it being...
Alright, that's ridiculous.
Annoying.
That is utterly garbage. What happened to the... okay, this is one thing I do know about Megaman. There is a trick you can do. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can execute this. Whoop. Well, I did it again. Oh wait, I know what the trick is now. I think I'm pressing the wrong button. Am I? Or... yeah, that's the one. I was pressing the wrong button. Well, I did it wrong again. This is me playing the game in the fun way.
Are you having fun?
Yeah, there we go. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. There we go. Oh, I think I might just have to take this one, otherwise I'm going to piss people off. Actually, I'm not going to take that one because I've got to restart the whole level again. Oh, you know what? Screw it. We got the time. Why not? Why not? Speaking of weird things about video games, you want to know what my favourite thing about video games is? A dedicated useless button. A button that does nothing but a useless function.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, you know, like in Luigi's Mansion, how you can press a button just to shout for Mario.
Oh yeah, I get what you mean.
Or in Okami, how there's a dedicated bark button.
Bark button. I think usually I just take that to mean, hey, you're not close enough to actually interact with them.
Okay, yeah, to be fair, it is also an interact button, but nobody needs to know that. It's a bark button.
When you're not interacting with them.
Oh, I had a feeling that wouldn't work! Ah! Note to self, spikes are deadly. Well, that's... I don't know why...
That was a lot.
Oh well, said Pooh. Right, here's a topic that'll spice things up. You know what I like?
What do you like?
I like Mob Psycho 100. You know what you like?
Really? I thought you loved that.
Well, I will make no secret about the fact that it is my favourite anime ever, because this is the greatest anime ever. And quite possibly one of the best shows of anything ever. I think the only show that would give it a run for its money is Red Dwarf. But some people don't like Red Dwarf. And those people are probably dead
Are
now.
wrong.
I
But
wonder how
also
many-
are wrong.
I wonder how many people listening would have actually have seen Red Dwarf, because it's a very, very British show.
Yeah. Remember when they tried to Americanize it and it was
Blech.
awful?
Alright, alright.
Watching...
Just to show the difference between the American and the British version. Okay, the whole show of Red Dwarf is that you're 3 million years in the, is that someone gets put in stasis and winds up 3 million years in the future. Now, in the British version, when he finds out, after he exclaims 3 million years, he pauses and then says, "And I've still got that library book." But in the American version, he goes, 3 million years. My baseball cards must be worth a fortune.
I actually have to disagree. That was one of the things that I thought, okay, that makes sense for them to change the joke.
Well, it wasn't an
was
example of the
everything
humor
else
being
that
bad.
was
It was
wrong.
more an example of the way they Americanize it. Oh, come on, this
I
is
remember
ridiculous. What am I
watching-
supposed to do?
I remember watching stuff about that. I think it was stuff to do with the creators were brought over basically as creative consultants. They were not taken at all seriously by the producers. They hated the script, so they decided, we're gonna write our own script for this, and we're gonna take this to the producers. The producers said, no, we're going with the script we have. So in a last-ditch effort to get the superior script through, they basically gave it to all of the actors. The actors said, hey, this is way better. So the producers basically said, okay, since you prefer this, this is what we'll do. And you know what they did?
What?
They stuck to the original script.
Is this the American Red
Uh,
Dwarf?
The American Red Dwarf, yeah.
Oh my god, I'm completely screwing up the graphics by doing this. Ow. Actually, I'm not accepting that. Yeah, look at that, baby!
And it did so badly. Even the people that they were trying to adapt it for hated it.
Oh, mate. Ow. Alright, now I cannot screw this up, otherwise this is going to be terrible. There we go! I love exploits.
I mean, Crichton's humor was basically the same, but that's because his humor is different from the rest of the show anyway.
There was one joke in that that actually did make me laugh, and it was when Crichton's head explodes and his eyeballs land in somebody's coffee, and Rimmer leans over and says, I believe that's a delicacy in some places. And I was like, alright show, that was your one funny joke, that's the one that goes in the trailer.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if that was from the script that the creators wrote.
It definitely feels like, oh come on! Alright, what's this guy weak against? Let's just say bombs. Oh, this is terrible. This is terrible. This is terrible, terrible, terrible. Phil, Phil, Phil. Okay, that does nothing at all. Quack Phil. Quack. Oh no, I killed her with my terrible play. Wait, am I all alone now? Alright, guess I'm
Yes,
alone.
you are all alone.
Jesus! Where'd you go, woman?
Haha.
Where'd you go? What are you doing?
Honestly, I just kind of tuned out for a little while.
What do you mean you tuned out?
Just all of this.
I got. Oh! Come on, he's so close! Yes! Right, now do 5 more, the game's gonna tell me, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're gonna have to fight all of them again.
Oh!
Oh, there you go.
Oh, I'm gonna have to do. Oh, I was about to.
No. I hate this.
You know what? Oh,
Oh.
that was Electric Man, right? What's good against him?
Yes.
The cutting.
Man. Cut.
You know, I actually do like this level of Okay, wow. I do like this level of rock paper scissors that you have to do, where you kind of have to figure out what the best way of attacking them is.
Yeah.
Nice. You know what? Next Nintendo, next like old NES game I'm gonna play is just gonna be Paperboy.
I don't think I've seen any of that.
I'm gonna get a game over, aren't I? Oh no. Paperboy is one of the greatest games ever made.
High praise indeed.
It's one of the greatest games ever made because I played it when I was a kid. You know, it's that old chestnut. This is a game. I like it because it exists. I want that extra life. I am going to get that extra life. There we go. To be honest, Paperboy is not actually that great of a game. It's literally just you do a set of linear levels and just deliver papers. But there's a lot of humor to be had with it because there's a lot of random encounters you get throughout the level that keeps it pretty humorous and fresh. Like, the Grim Reaper's just there. Oh wait, I know what I can do. This goes vertically as well. Yeah, look at that! And he dropped
Nice.
an enormous health pool, and I am now sad.
I know.
Wait, why can't I go down any further?
Oh.
Have I broken something? Let me go down here. Okay, I'm confused by that.
That's weird.
Oh well. Yeah, thought as much. This one's gonna hit the... Yeah, thought so.
You graze the side of the spike, it kills you.
It's no different than Zelda. Whoa!
Oh.
Ah, what is this? Alright, Gabe, we've all had a laugh. We all had a laugh, son. We all had a laugh. Go on. Well, that ain't gonna work. What?
What? That is nowhere near.
Oh, this is terrible! Right, okay. You know, I think I've come to a revelation.
What's your revelation?
Megaman is the worst game ever made. Trademark. Okay, see, look at that. My foot's actually touching the spike there, and it doesn't kill me.
That is really dumb.
I don't understand what. Well,
What?
I look stupid. It's a ladder.
I thought we knew it was a ladder, and we couldn't understand why you weren't able to climb
No,
down there.
I thought it was a drop. Oh my god. What is wrong with me? Yeah, I take full blame for that. You know, I take full blame for that. Oh, I'm gonna have to pull out some tricky dinky stuff here. I think I'm gonna have to go for Cutman. I do kind of like the idea of a level that's just a big old gauntlet. But this level's gonna be freaking huge if I gotta fight everyone. Oh! Actually, no. No, I'm not accepting that. I'm not accepting that. I want that. Always get what I want. Damn, that falls quick. Yeah, oh. Oh, I'm gonna cry. Look at this shit!
Why is this game like this?
I'm losing my goddamn mind. What is this game? What is this game? Oh, that was. Quack, you're gonna have to say something, please, for my sanity.
What can I possibly say
What am I fighting?
about this game? Oh no. Oh no!
Ah, you're doing the same thing as me. You knew what I was gonna do. Oh, okay. This is bollocks. This is bollocks. Oh. All right. Yeah, screw it. I need some therapy after this. I'm picking Paperboy. It doesn't matter if you live or die in that game. It's great either way. He's gonna use the same move as me, isn't he? I can just feel it. I can feel it in me bones. By the way, did you get any Easter egg chocolate?
Yeah.
I know Easter was forever ago, but oh wait, hold on. You know, I wonder if this will. Uh oh. Ah! I wonder if it works on him as well. Apparently not. Ah! You know what? Damn, his moves do way more to me than I do to him. Well, I picked up some Easter eggs. I picked up some Easter eggs that were still in the shop today. I'm surprised they were still selling them. I got a really fancy Fortunes one that comes with all sorts of stuff.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it comes with all sorts of truffles, and it comes with like a really fancy one. I came across a Madagascan egg that had all sorts of weird carvings in it. It was really cool. But it also cost money, so. Okay.
Yeah, Thornton's does tend to cost more because it's better quality. The fancy stuff.
God. Man, these bombs suck. Oh, I got him! But I only did 1 damage. I gotta do something else. What's Ice do on this kid? That does even less? What about fire? Now that does a reasonable amount of damage. Oh, I'm winning! I'm not winning.
I've lost track of who's who.
I've lost track of which one I am as well. Alright.
Don't you lose track, you're the one playing this.
I need to decide which one I want to be. Let's go for the regular shooter. Okay, this guy's jumping a lot. This is great, this is great, this is great. Got him! Oh man, this game's getting intense. You know what though, for an early NES game, this game actually has some pretty decent graphics.
True. Very true.
By the end of the system, it actually looked pretty damn impressive. Please tell me this is classed as a separate stage. Also, I don't know why, but even on this, it has weird slowdowns. I assume this is a full-on emulation. Actually, speaking of emulation, there's filter options. I kind of want to... Huh. What does the monitor one look like? You know what, I actually did quite like the TV filter. That actually somewhat replicated what an old TV looked like, which is more than I could say for most filters. Ah, oh, screw it. The secret to this game is to just brute force your way through everything as quickly as you can. Huh?
Just go.
Alright, I have a feeling Iceman's gonna be up next, so... Oh, I'm out. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I'm out of fire. Unforeseen circumstances. Wonder how long this is. Ooh, I wonder if I can get goodies from these guys. Yeah, look at that! Hey, look at that, full health. I'm doing pretty alright for myself.
Nice.
This is Bomb Dude, isn't it?
Either that or the rock guy. Oh!
I don't know what this is. Well, no, I've got a...
No!
Okay, this is an interesting boss. Whoa, this is coming out faster and faster. Whoa, yikes alive. Ah! Alright. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Ooh, this is tricky. This is very, very tricky. Alright. Oh, wow. Wowza, 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 wowza. Oh, come on, I'm so close to killing this thing. Alright. Oh, wait a minute. I got an idea.
You got an idea?
Oh, never mind. Just for the record, everyone, I'm actually really good at video games. I don't think you'll find a video game player that's better than me, so if you think you're gonna post comments saying about how you're better than me, I just want you to know that's a lie, you're actually not. And I'll have you know that my good friend Quackles can vouch for me on that. Isn't that right?
I mean, I think you could really do with not being as good at a game. Good for humbling you.
I don't know if that even did any good. Bomb it, quick!
I'm glad that you just ignored what I said there.
What did you say? Was it an insult?
Said you could do with humbling from a game that you might not be so good at.
Humbling?
Humbling.
You know, I think I might just have to cut my losses and accept death on this one. Yeah, why not kill me? You know what, kids? I don't think we're getting to the end of this game.
Doesn't seem that way, unless you want to try it again.
I'm gonna give this one more go. Oh, the boulders aren't in the... No! That's it. Boulders for one... Boulders one-time use. We're done. Goodbye, everybody.